Namaste, Soul Circle! I'm Stephen Michael James.
And I'm Candice Elizabeth.
And we're from Arcana, Mind, Body, Spirit, located in Toronto, Canada. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Pisces Moon signs. Oh, those little Pisces mooners. I know, they're so awesome. One more thing before we get started, be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and that little notification bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos this month in order to really grasp the power of lunar energy. Are you ready?
Let's cry about our feelings. No? So, what is your moon sign? What is it? What does it impact? And why is it so important? Most people know their sun sign or have heard about it at least. When you open a magazine or follow any daily horoscope podcasts or Instagram pages, most will give you your sun sign horoscope. Speaking of your sun sign, consider it to be significant to who you are at your core. What's your driving force in all the ways that you express yourself? It's basically your zodiac personality based on the day and month you were born. You could also describe it as how your ego experiences, relates, and deals with the challenges around you in your world. Think of it as being what you want.
Yeah, your moon sign, however, is darker and more emotional. Or in comparison to your sun sign, it's about what you need. It's your soul versus your identity. Your soul being your moon sign and your identity being your sun sign. The moon sign is all about processing feelings, the subconscious of your deepest emotions, bringing forth what's within the shadows of yourself that most people don't really get to see, and the driving force behind your emotional expression. Your moon sign also represents how you nurture yourself instinctively. What is self-love for you? How do you feel your way through loss, through joy, through fear, excitement? This is the you hear inside your head. It's an important relationship, and some people relate more to their moon sign than they do their sun sign because it's so personal and based on your deepest, truest emotions.
I, for one, struggled actually to connect to my moon sign, but I think, you guys will find out more about it, but I think now I kind of understand why I am the way I am.
Oh, Cancer Moon! Oh.
If you want to know more about your birth chart, you can simply check out your own chart online by visiting sites such as astro.com or astrocafe.com.
Or you could take advantage of one of Arcana's many services, our natal chart discovery journey. You'll meet with one of us. We do it live on Zoom for you. You give us your information ahead of time, and we're going to give you all kinds of information that goes into who you are and what your driving forces are, and of course, how to heal any places within you that need a little bit of work.
Regardless of how you do it, once you have your full natal chart, notice how it's broken into 12 sections for each of the zodiac signs, Aries through to Pisces. Look for a little crescent moon symbol on your chart, and where she is will tell you what your moon sign is. Mine is Cancer.
Mine is Leo.
There you go.
Right.
Again, we can help you with this because at first glance, your natal chart can appear quite overwhelming.
Yeah, I think we've all been there when we're looking at it going, what does that mean?
Yeah, there's a lot there.
Last but not least, it is time for Pisces! Pisces are mutable water signs, making them adaptable and highly influenced by their surroundings, giving them insight into all the magics of the entire universe. When you think of a Pisces, you would think of loyal, romantic, mysterious, kind, free-spirited dreamers. These water moon signs should pay attention to the intuitive wisdom from within versus falling into the role of the victim, making them an easy target to be taken advantage of. So let's understand on a deeper level what makes a Pisces moon tick and how they can best navigate the power of their compassion and imagination.
All right, let's start with the characteristics and self-expression of a Pisces moon. People with a Pisces moon are sweet, romantic, old souls, and can think abstractly and intuitively. In fact, many Pisces moon peoples may notice that from a young age, they just knew things, felt it in their gut. Your emotions are the key to your sixth sense and carries into your curiosities of the power of the universe and the workings of humanity. These thoughts do not interrupt the intuitive awareness of the present moment. In fact, they feed into them, giving them the ability to accept the here and now naturally for them.
It makes sense. The Pisces Moon people are drawn to spirituality and wanting to feel a power greater than and beyond themselves, following the life's guided path by feeling and trust in the magics of the universe. Mundane life is no place for a Pisces Moon, but they still need alone time, a chance to recharge and check in with themselves. When you're this highly sensitive and influenced by your surroundings, it's important to take the time to withdraw, to stay healthy, and continue to cope day to day.
Yeah, and I'm not a Pisces moon, but as a Cancer moon, I know that's super important. And although I'm very extroverted and have that Aries fire, and I love to be around a lot of people, especially like high energy, like Pride and stuff. I love like our music festivals, our concerts, and everyone's just like loving and it's just like this really excited, and I get super charged up from that. I need like at least a day of like absolute silence after. Like I could actually just sit and stare out my window in silence and would not talk to anyone. So I definitely understand that need to like recharge to stay coping like a normal person, because otherwise it gets to be too much. Yeah. When it comes to healing, it can be done mentally or physically for a Piscean. As well, acts of kindness also work for them. Just make sure you hold boundaries and don't ever overdo it, and your need to escape doesn't spill over into addictions. But it's true. I mean, when you don't have any boundaries and you're that open and you're that vulnerable to your relationships, and you have this need to escape and be connecting to, you know, all these universal powers and energies, you can look for other things to kind of help you take you on that journey, right?
Yeah.
It can be a lot. At the end of the day, Pisces are still the dreamers and believers of the Zodiac. With a silly and strange sense of humor, here are some of the celebrities to help put a face to the Piscean characteristics. Robert De Niro, Kim Kardashian, and Kanye West. Yeah. What was their relationship like? Anyways, Frank Sinatra, Martin Luther King Jr., Prince.
Oh.
Right? That makes sense to me. Michelle Obama.
Oh.
Yeah, and Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, love him.
Oh, so good. Makes sense.
All right, love and relationships. Pisces moons are one of the most romantic of the moon signs. They love so much and they try and lift their partners up, regardless of the circumstance, or sometimes regardless of whether or not their partners are even deserving of it. Love is an area of hard lessons because you go into things overly romanticizing and putting your partners on pedestals. But with that comes the ability to love like no other, accepting people for who they are and loving them unconditionally. This can create the most unbelievable connections. But at other times, if you're not careful or self-aware, you may find that the wool Scorpio moon spot a mile away, you're wearing it as a hat. In other words, the wool is well over your eyes. Wake up and see people for who they actually are. You need to be in a relationship with people who are sensitive and respect your tendencies, such as other water signs like Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. Career time! Pisces are attuned to creative and many artistic platforms. They are amazing artists and creatives because they use it as a healthy way to escape their realities. They also make great nurses, counselors, and therapists because they can easily put themselves in other people's shoes. They could also do well in a career that expands their emotions and experiences with complex skills, maybe an astronaut or even a deep-sea diver. Oh, Pisces. I mean, like, dream big or go home. But overall, you'll be great in the arts, filmmaking, drama, poetry, music, dance, anything abstract or artistic. Also, spirituality looks good on you too, and anything that is service-oriented. So that was super interesting. Yeah. I learned a lot about myself and my other fellow water moon signs. So be sure to comment below and let us know what your moon sign is and how you identify with it. And make sure you come back next week for our
Earth moon signs.
I'm excited for those. In the meantime, Arcana releases 3 videos a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. On Mondays this month, we have been discussing the different phases of the moon and how you can use their energies to manifest change in your life. On Wednesdays, we are going to continue with our moon sign journey. And then on Fridays, we are working on our goddess series. I
can't wait for that one either.
Yeah.
I've been loving the goddess series.
Yeah, super good.
All right, Soul Circle, many blessings, and see you next episode.
Namaste.
Much love.